That was close. But, you know, we get a few kills. That kind of hurt. Still got the shell at that point, which was big. 100 hit points. I feel like I should have died. I think Medusa did make it over for the fight, though. Like, we just go back a little bit. She was there for the fight. Just a little bit to mop up and finish up some kills. So, dunk straight on. Kind of feel a little bit cheated we didn't get a fire giant there with the dunk. Kind of felt that should have been. I mean, we gave them a lot of time to start that up. They got it to the point where it was like 10-15%. So at that point, it's like, right, let's see who can frickin' burst this first. I do feel with our team, maybe. No, to be honest, neither team has this sort of massive damage finisher. If we had like a Poseidon or a Scylla or someone like that, would have swung our way. Equally with theirs. Neither of our teams though has that massive burst of damage. The Medusa ult's probably the highest we got to. It was occasionally like tossing a coin just see who's going to get it. Kind of risky. But we didn't get it, they did. We did get a few kills though. Took mid tower. Finally got that gold we were after earlier. Thought about left tower, but didn't do it. 3 versus 5. Well, no. Guan's pretty much dead. Some pointless poke. He's got fire giant. He's going to heal it back up, but why not waste some mana? Right, what's going on mid here? Not much. This is just back to getting farm. We've actually got fairly good vision at this point. Fairly good awareness of what's going on the map. That second shell online now. I don't know if that was the right call or not here. Went for a second shell just to make our team a little bit tougher. A little bit tougher. It's just to try and get through that burst that sort of can come from Hades, Athena, Ao Kuang. They can dish out quite a bit of damage quickly. Feel like if you can get through that, then you've got 15, 18 seconds, etc. that you can fight for. So popping it there with the Hades ult, I think Shell and Hades ult are just meant to be. Yeah, kind of unfortunate here. Snaz gets picked off. I don't know if he was out of position or not. Kind of hard to say. They're getting low. Like, thinking of going back in. Really bad double tap. I think here it really shines that we have a healer because we're still going in this fight and it like quite a bit of time has passed. So they're still engaging, still going ham. Freaking dashed outside of the wall again. That's like the 10th time that happened. So let's just watch that fight again quick. Just to try and see what went wrong there. So right, okay, so we see there's one left. Don't really have any vision on left. So Athena's there grouping on us, sort of on her own. Collapse on her? No, run away. So, I mean, we had like a good 5 seconds to go on Athena. We just didn't know where they were. To be honest, they came out the trees, came out the walls. Snaz was just sort of rolling around behind. Just got caught off. He was just slower getting to where we were. Let's just watch that one more time. Get a bit of an idea as to what actually happened there. So vision on left side's not terrible. We know. Okay, so we kind of know Ao Kuang, Athena are in left. We just lost vision on fire giant. Okay, so we probably should have known that Athena was there. We should have known Ao Kuang was there as well. Hades came straight down the middle. That's pretty predictable. So yeah, we should have seen that coming. So here. A little bit unfortunate. There's just if you're a poor little Geb in the middle of nowhere, that you, well, if you get caught out, you don't have a dash. You're stuck. Not really his fault. Generally, sort of, I feel that was a little bit of positioning from the team that was a bit off. That was quite predictable that they were engaging there, or that they were at least that side, but we weren't aware of that. We weren't looking for them. I think a better coordinated fight could have gone a lot better. Certainly a lot of these double taps could have gone a lot better as well. Fight sort of does draw out for quite a bit. It's not the end of the world, but So, need to back. Go back, He. Go back. Don't get ulted. Does have beads, I think, so maybe he's trying to think about baiting the Ao Kuang. Whose ult, I think, is on like 50 seconds with CDR, something like that. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, just trying to clear some stuff here. Their Fire Giant's going to be running out real soon. Just trying to grind out that last little bit of gold. Think about that next item. Probably a defensive item now. Something with some hit points on it. What you see from my build so far is there's no hit points on it. I'm even thinking the Titan's Bane might have been a little bit premature. Something with some life on it to take advantage of the protections I've got to give me much higher effective hit point pool would have been probably a better choice, especially given that Hades doesn't even have any fizz defense. Yeah, killing Sunwoo and Athena would have been tougher, but I shouldn't be killing Sunwoo or Athena. I'm the assassin. I'm shashing. Okay, just baiting out the ult here. Maybe could have got a full kill on him if I'd ulted up. He would have heard me, but maybe a full rotation. Could have forced his beads and ult. I don't know if he beads and ult then, I didn't see. Definitely ulted. Let's keep watching. So getting to the point in the game again, everyone's just going to be grouping this time, especially Xbox meta. Everyone groups, team of 5, go ham as one. Got the Guan Yu split pushing, teleport to towers is out now, so teleport to wards as well. It's kind of changed how you can play a game, which is cool. Means you can actually get some split pushing to counter someone like Loki and Apollo's. Made that a little bit easier. A little bit of manoeuvrability around the map. So Fire Giant's up. Just sort of waiting to see what they're going to do at this point. Kind of looks like we're waiting to get a pick somewhere, but diving a Sun Wukong. Literally all sat in the same spot. Okay, a little bit of poke. That's cool. Poke's fine. Team fight. Terrible wall again. Need to wait for a... Oh wow, that Ao Kuang burst. Okay, so this Ao Kuang needs to die. He needs to die. Oh, that was unbelievable. Like, literally unbelievable. Kind of unfortunate. I'm just not entirely sure what happened there. The double tap on 4 people was huge. Like that was a game changer. Snaz gets away somehow. Like, to be honest, messy as hell. I think we all knew that was just messy as hell. Maybe should have doubled. No, shouldn't have gone in there. Don't think that would have ended too well. So what's going to happen here? People going to back. I think they're looking at Russian Fire Giants. So what you'll notice about this point in the game, from like the 12-minute onwards, if you get the enemy team low, go for an objective. Force them to fight you. Really simple. If you've got an advantage, you want to be fighting. They're kind of low too, though, at the mo. So we get 1 kill. Think about getting the Hades here. Just ult up. Didn't really want to get one shot by the Ao Kuang straight away. I think they get the Fire Giant again. Nope. Someone got the Fire Giant. Wasn't us. Wasn't reset. Kind of surprising. Gone back down. Why did I go back down? For the pure reason of walling. I just want to be here to wall stuff. I don't want to go near anyone. Ao Kuang could turn around and one-shot me. I just want to wall stuff. But fortunately now there's only one of them up, so always remember when there's only one of them up and your team's pushing, you're safe. So some people would return back to base straight away here. Push the lane up. No one's going to hurt you. No one's going to kill you, so push the lane up nice and quick. Just to maximise what you're going to get whilst the enemy's down. So Athena's just come up, but again, she's going to be defending Phoenix. Don't be scared of who's going to come out of the jungle if the entire enemy team's dead, you know. If their team's not dead, it's very different. But If you're safe to do something, do it. So slight advantage here. They did get Fire Giant. It's only up on one player, but we did get a Phoenix for it. Pretty useful. And another tower. So it's looking good. This stage in the game, farm, less important. It really comes down to who wins team fights and who's got Fire Giant. That's pretty much what's going to win you a game at this point. Who can perhaps pick other players off. What you'll see at this time is something that shouldn't really happen, is our ward coverage has really dropped off. I didn't buy any wards when I was back. I had 200 gold. That 20 Fizz Protect is nowhere near as good as a well-placed Sentry Ward. If you know someone's coming, that will save you much more than 100 hit points. So good, we're getting some wards back on the map. Got the Sentry down, they don't have a ward, this will be a surprise. Kinda lucky, but all 5 people managed to explode him. It's just the power of 5-man ganks really. Apollo's ult is good, but late game like that, certain gods can just nuke him first. Kali late game, once you jump on the Apollo, even if he mezzes, you just beat and blow him up before he can do anything. So aim here, mid lane, we've got a fire wave engaging, so there's no real rush to engage here. Another terrible wall. Oh no, it never went off. And not a good shell. We weren't engaging, they weren't really engaging. Not really a good shell. And not really a good wall either. Really need to work on some of these walls. That would have been a good point to wall there. Didn't use it for some reason, no idea why. That was fine though, that was fine. Picked up some big numbers with that. Worked out pretty well. That would have been a nice time for shell here. A little bit earlier even. It's hard to know with shell when to use it, really is. Well, I say that. Watching a game like this, it's pretty easy to see. But when they're engaging, when they've got a kit they're going to use, someone like Hades is really predictable. Ao Kuang, really predictable. Ao Kuang makes loads of noise when he's about to... Oh, the heal. So close. Ao Kuang pretty much shouts at you he's about to damage you. Really, really obvious. So nice and predictable when you should use a shell against him. Hades again, he'll dash in or he'll auto attack and he'll do his 3. Really predictable. Last item here, Midgard. Well, it's mainly for the Apollo, but it's also the Ao Kuang. I believe his 3 counts as an auto attack when he hits you, so if that slows him for 2 seconds, it's useful. Carry on going, yada yada yada. Fire Giant's up in a minute. Probably going to hold out for that, I guess. Pretty important. Again, no wards. No idea what I'm thinking here. Carrying around pots is fine. Like, I could have just stacked them up. Bought loads. Stacked them up on myself. Eat them all at once. Buy a freaking Sentry Ward. For some reason at this point in the game, stop warding. Team's carrying Sentry Wards, so... Yeah, it's mainly just me that stopped buying them, but good to be aware of. Sometimes you do the right thing all game, but then right at the end you do something stupid. Okay. A weird dive going in, bit crazy. Goddamn jukes, that's all I'm saying. Goddamn jukes. And yeah, that was going to happen. I think if we go back just a sec, we can see a number of things that were really wrong with that. So here we go. Looking at them, firstly, Sun Wukong. So Ao Kuang's the target here, want to poke him. Should have walled first, no idea why no wall. No need to teleport to it either. We weren't really engaging, so fortunately the Sheb Guild shield sort of saved me, but wall and then double tap, free damage. You don't have to go right up to them. The beads were used because of the stupid dive, and then the beads weren't available to save me from further stupid staying around. So yeah, bad calls, bad calls. Unfortunately, another kill for the Ao Kuang. Really shouldn't have gone that far, but there you go. Feed the Ao Kuang. So whatever.